Hi there, welcome back. I am FrozenMelon's. Today we'll continue on with our Let's Play of Hades. Last game we did actually quite well. We ended up actually completing a run and defeating Lord Hades himself as well, and finally meeting Zagreus' mother. So, I said when I started this, there was kind of a point where I wanted to get to with the game. I said that will be one that will end up appearing at some point in the future. Damage taken from the front is us, potato damage from the back. But we'll see how we get along. Two distant foes. Actually, no, let's take the ring on this one. And we're going to be using the fists this time round. So, with the last game, what we unlocked was this act of punishment.
Looks like Father's changed the terms of our relationship.
So with this, basically what I can do is I can now add more difficulty to the game and get more of the rewards from the bosses each time that I increase it, making the game progressively harder and harder and harder. Now, I'll be doing this basically once I've completed a run with a particular weapon. I'll then add a particular, basically, modifier to it, just to make sure that I can increase the heat gauge. So I've not completed with the fish just yet, I won't be doing that. And I probably will increase it once I've got like a certain point of them regards to the rewards from the bosses. So as you can see all down here, obviously you got Tartarus, Asphodel, Elysium and the sticks. I might just get them all up until the sticks. If I haven't defeated Hades, I might just up it anyway, depending on how we go. So this one we won't be increasing it just yet. We'll just be doing a normal run. So let's jump into it.
Through with Father's dirty work. All right.
Nephew, I'm mightily impressed with your ability to cull those rivers there of all the denizens of my domain. Your crusty father's not entitled to the bounties of the sea, but on my limitless authority, you are. You have my rod of fishing. Now have this.
What is this?
So this is quite a nice one where you get sort of a legendary bonus. It's this part of the story that you end up getting it at a certain point. And you can see here, fishing spots are more likely to spawn. It's quite nice.
All right, let's catch some fish.
And more keys. So keys at the moment are going to be good for just unlocking one more weapon, plus then the rest of my abilities once we get there. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well at the moment. On myself, actually having a pretty good day. So this is kind of a late recording for me, but I just kind of fancied playing a bit of Hades. As for Hades, I will try and keep it sort of a regular schedule on it, but I can't guarantee anything at the moment just because a lot is kind of going on in my personal life. So as far as that goes, you'll either get one, or if not, it might end up being a little bit later in the week, or it might be one of those ones where I might just skip it to rise later.
Ah, must be my gleaming thunder signet that I transferred to you. Why, I could feel its call from all the way up here.
Yep, that is exactly what I was looking for there. My attack's now chain lightning, allows me to do a bit of AoE damage. And we get a buff bonus. So as you can see there, by having the ring, it increased the rarity chance of the boon that I was getting, which has a higher chance of being able to be something better. And between that as well, it also kind of guaranteed him appearing at some point. 3 is with 40 base damage, your attack deals 5 damage for each consecutive hit to a foe. Ooh. I'm going to take the heavy knuckle. I think there's some more DPS in the long run. Not sure on the facts and figures of it, but I believe like it is, so that's what I'm going to be taking here. darkness. We'll get more in the next room. So as far as things go, at the moment, it says I'm still keeping the recording with the Hearthstone videos. So I think the next one up there is going up, and we're doing a Paladin run at the moment, which is always quite interesting. So it's been one of those games where pretty much I end up getting the party up and I play it and then win game later. And I think at the moment,
You and me.
it is, I think it's 3-0 with that. I'm taking a bit too much damage here now.
You've come to know your Uncle Zeus by now, correct? Just want to let you know, good Zeus gets very busy on the regular. So you just stick with me. I've always time for you, nephew.
And I would love to take that, but I don't want to knock stuff back, that's the problem. So we'll take the... Is it better? I'm going to take 15 lightning damage, that's almost 100%. But then I lose the ability. No, I want to take it, but I can't. So I'll just take the bonuses that I get from everything else.
Let's see your relatives aboard Olympus get you out of this.
Cut me.
So again, I'm just trying to take out ones that spawn more enemies in the long run. That was a Death Defiance I didn't want to use. So that's kind of my own fault there, because I took way too much damage in the last sort of mini boss fight. And I really should just avoid these guys rather than continue fighting them, but I'm trying to get as much gold as I can. As they all drop gold individually.
You through all of that.
There.
I think so. And yeah, we'll take the darkness, so we'll do this here.
You're out well past your curfew, boy.
And there's a lot of them. The time it's taken me to do this, I don't think it's actually worth the effort I put in.
Worthless.
She is, father.
Now we'll get to upgrade the one ability we have now as well, so this will be slightly nice.
Delicious.
There's the 19 now. So we're going to take the key here just because of the fact that I don't want to face another mini boss fight here. I would like to get an easy room. I never guarantee it.
Easy.
Almost didn't see that pot, I thought he almost blended in his surroundings. So either get the heart or we'll take this and get the healing.
You're back. Welcome.
Hey, sir.
And I think I can actually give him a gift because I don't think I've done it yet.
Hey, sir. Thought this might ease your burden for a while.
Now hold a moment, Highness. I cannot accept something like this. Not without giving back a little something in return, that is.
Thanks for that, sir.
Prince, you've been gone for quite a while. Why, I heard tell you made it all the way outside. And I believed it for a while there. Yet here you are. What happened, might I ask?
Bit of a low blow, that.
I made it out of here indeed, sir. I always said that I was leaving, but turns out there was good reason for me to come back. Not the least of which is visiting my friends from time to time.
Well, I am certainly delighted to hear that, so long as you achieved what you set out to do. But what brings you back again this way? More than a social visit, I presume.
You're right. I'm back because I'm leaving once again. Something I have to do if I get up there. Though I should be back before long either way, I guess.
Going to try and make it out of here again and again, is it? Well, they say repetition is the key to mastery, Prince said. Now here, I'll send you on your way.
To the healing there.
Makes sense to me.
A pleasure.
You can see those little
Lots of food
gold
there.
pots that we get there as well.
You can do it.
Yeah, but I said there are some sort of changes to my press life coming in the future at the moment, so it might sort of affect how much recording I can do and things like that as well. Not that I kind of do that much anyway, but it might be one of those things where depending on what things become more consistent to keep up with, there may be certain things I may drop, other things I might be able to do, might not be able to do. So just gives sort of people a bit of an idea of what might be changing in the future depending on how things go. Yeah, we can give her one as well.
Good Lady Demeter, you've shown me warmth and generosity, and I am very grateful for it. Please accept this as a small token of my appreciation.
An offering well suited for the season there, young Zagreus. In turn, as you are honorable and obedient, you'll have from me what the mortals have not.
I'm in your debt, great goddess Demeter.
My foster brother's wayward son appears. I too once lost a child, Zagreus. I was quite foolish with her from the start. Her father was a base-born farm boy, worshipped me. He's gone as well, of course. Only the cold remains.
Special inflicts that. When you have no, you deal 10% more damage. Or cast shoots a beam. To be honest, I think the special inflicting shields will be quite useful, so I'll pick that up. And here, because you have quite a lot of gold, we'll go to the shop. I probably have missed the fishing spot. I have no idea if I've actually seen one yet. So
Charon's shop.
let's buy this for
I'll
Zeus.
take this one.
This is quite nice. I want to take the jolt damage there. Although Zeus is able to be nice, I think that is going to be slightly better. Let's take
going to
on
be?
the boss.
Greetings, Electo.
Good. If you're no god, you're nothing but a piece of trash, born into all of this. And you don't even want it.
You seem to have me all figured out. And here I thought we were still getting to know each other.
Well, you want to know what I want? Here, I'll show you.
I will admit, it's kind of funny the slight flirtation that these characters have going on. Just because of the fact that it kind of is what the Greek gods kind of did all over in the first place anyway.
Phew.
you know, kind of messing with mortals, socializing between them, things like that. Also experience the pleasures, they call it. What's hand to offer. That's why there are so many sort of demigods and demi-humans and things like that. Then saying that, there are a few other gods that, from sort of the history books and things like that, that people believed in, did all sorts of things. The Norse gods were very similar as well in that regard.
Stay there.
There we go, she's down.
Tell Meg I said hello. My
Yeah, we'll
woman
pick
shuddered
that
at
blood
the
as
touch of
well.
it.
Let's go on to the next stage. So, with that one done, and the fact that I've got the two ones that I've got from Zeus's Thunder Trinket, I'm not sure if I switch it if I get the ones I want next, or if they can appear in the run. But with here, I might actually just pick something I haven't used to kind of level it up in the meantime. So, that there.
All set. Damn it, can't get that.
It would be nice if I could get that, so that's something to always be in mind. Try and keep 200 on
Should I
me.
take the trade?
That's worth more. This, I think, is actually worth selling now, so I get the Death Defiance. I feel bad about it, but yeah, and spawning a treasure trove is actually useful because I would like to get one.
So much for Tartarus. Thank you. Made it to Asphodel.
Okay. But yeah, as for sort of other gods and goddesses that kind of exist,
Over here.
that kind of people had and believed in, and like things like the ancient Egyptians as well. So my knowledge on those probably isn't as good compared to other ones. They're kind of more in the mainstream media, as it were. The Norse gods with things like Zeus, Loki, especially at the moment.
Just a bit longer.
And then things just like the Greek gods. I mean, they've been quite around for a while in the sense of things like the Disney's Hercules and stuff.
They're gone.
Yeah, we'll pick up the treasure trove, take that. And then we've got
Let's just
something
take
new
him
to go
now.
to, which would be quite nice. So I just that as quickly as possible. Be damned taking damage in that one, I'll just take it.
Mine. For the mirror.
Okay, let's move on to this one here.
What? Singing?
Come on
Here?
in.
Okay.
I always like listening to the music here. So let's talk.
Hey, you must be the Hades kid. How's it going then, your royal majesty? Nice to meet you. I'm Eurydice. What brings a big, important guy like you up to a place like this?
Hi there. No need for formalities, I'm Zagreus. Just heading out on some official business, past the menacing bone hydra. Don't mean to be rude, though I'm in a bit of a rush.
Well, don't you have your hands full, hun? I'll let you go. But there's one rule in my place, which is nobody leaves here empty-handed. You got that? So take your pick. My treat.
So as you said, she does offer a few different types of bonuses. So you can either take the Ambrosia Delight, which will increase the rarity of 2 boons that you already have. Pond Porridge, which will level up basically 4 boons randomly, and you have to have 4 separate ones. It will otherwise just level the ones you have up, it won't hit the max 4. And all this one do is increase the rarity of the next 3 boons that you have, at least increase the chance of them being a lot rarer. I'm always a fan of the Ambrosia Delight, just because if you have, like myself, only a few abilities that are worth leveling up, so in this case I have 3 that are going to be quite good to level up. I've got 4, so actually maybe taking the level up bonus rather than the rarity bonus is going to be a lot better. Yeah, I think that is. No, because that doesn't level up. That, I'm not sure if that levels up. That does. Take the Delight, what do we get?
For you.
So good.
So that went up, and this jolt damage, that's actually pretty good.
Take care.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
So that there just really shows just how good,
Good. This has
the
to be the chamber renovation.
sound design in this game is, and the music they made for it. Okay, and we got a mini boss. It's these things.
These witches again.
So yeah, you can see here, now that I've actually got a bit of space, I can use my special to, I would say try and dodge some of those, but I guess I'm taking the damage regardless. But at least it's not too bad, because I did purchase the Death Defiance earlier.
That takes care of them.
Yeah.
Lady Artemis, I hope that you'll accept this offering for all your kindness and support.
Hey, thank you for this, really. And I've just the thing to offer in return. It's just a gift, okay?
Lady Artemis, you honor me.
So yeah, we're trying to get all the trinkets from all the gods now as well, while we've got the opportunity.
Let's see. You blundered headlong into danger for the past 6 chambers or more, and you made such a racket I could almost hear it from Olympus. I have to say your hunting skills are rather unconventional.
Damn right they are. Oh, so cast, doing critical damage. Yep, that's good, and we haven't had it before, so it just fills out part of the prophecy. Which I think that means we might have all of those from her, I'm not too sure. I don't want to take that damage, that's my own fault. So you see there, I'm trying to break some of the pots, just to maybe, hopefully, I might be able to get some health. Back from some of the silly mistakes I'm making.
Exactly what I need.
I'm getting really lucky with this, so we'll
Should
take
be
that
useful.
and increase rarity of boon, and we'll take the treasure trove as well. I will admit, you're never normally that lucky with getting the Death Defiances back. And now what we'll take, we'll take the gems. The gems are a lot better at the moment, just because the fact with the keys I'm going to hit a wall with what I can do with them. And I'd rather get the gems anyway, and if I need to convert the gems, majority of the time I think I am probably going to gain more than 10, which is how much it costs to get the key. Yeah, there are some more left here.
Who's next?
Try and take the range guys out first. Ouch. Yeah, I'll take that. Restoring health might be useful.
That was ill-advised.
Come on, just spawn them all in, give them all shields like you normally do. Probably going to use my Death Defiance here, which is going to be slightly annoying. Yeah, I didn't want to, but...
Oh, that hurt.
So if you are keeping counting, I would be on 0 Death Defiances right now if I wasn't as lucky as I was.
Why do I bother?
But the 50 life is going to be useful. So back up to full though for that. And I don't have any money for the shop, so we'll take the healing instead for the health. And then we should be onto the Hydra.
All aboard. I will keep coming back, just like your stupid heads. I'm empty.
Okay. It is one of the things while playing this game I thought to myself, I can't believe they actually managed to get this on Game Pass at the moment.
Got you.
It's like one of the weirdest things Game Pass is the fact that it's one of those things where it's such good value that I question how they're making money on it. And of course they're making money, but like getting all these game companies and everything else to kind of sign up to the Game Pass to allow their games to be on it, they're obviously paying for that more than anything else. Or maybe the games are like doing sort of like a cut between a percentage or however it works. And I know they get it for a month, but does that break down with the cost of game sales, or? So for every person that downloaded Hades, did they kind of like get like their month subscription essentially, or like a percentage of that subscription? And is it done by based upon the amount of downloads, or is it done by how long it's stayed on the console active for, or PC active for? I mean, that's sort of what they make discussions on at the table when they come to kind of get these games on Games Pass, but
And don't come back.
it's probably one of the most miraculous things I think Microsoft has ever succeeded in doing. And I think it was a good decision both by the marketing team. We'll keep this on for the moment. And so a bit live, take that as well. That's fine. Yeah, it's a good decision by the marketing team to kind of push the idea of the Game Pass in general.
Pleasant temperature.
But yeah, there is definitely something there for everyone, depending on what you want. Ooh, fishing spot. I wish it was a bit more obvious with those sometimes, because I probably miss a good amount.
Come on out. Another car.
Nah, it's a chart. Do you pronounce the H or not? I like mucking around with stuff like that. It's just funny.
Chariots.
Oh, this is one of the things I hate. Yeah, we'll just take them down the easy way. Okay, and that should be these here done.
Vitality.
And then we will look at the bonuses for the weapon. Took damage that I didn't want to take.
Good, come on in.
Try and take this thing down before anything else comes up. Getting 2% extra on the special. Yeah, I'll take that healing.
Fixed up.
Kills an opponent, getting healing. We'll take the money here. I'm never a fan of those exploding chariots, and when they have the shield, they're an absolute nightmare. Luckily, I said the other cast can't deal with those early, and it does enough damage to kill them one shot, so that's good. Okay, pick up the gold, and let's move on to the next one. So we got gold, I'll pick that up again. Try and get as much as we can. So here we go. Here's what I don't like about them, but I think if you just avoid them enough, they eventually blow up, so... There we go. Seeking is helping out as well, actually. I'm already getting focused now. I can always tell because I end up going dead silent for no apparent reason. Is it amazing how I didn't like these enemies and suddenly they appear everywhere now? It's the only enemy that I find that is just frustrating to deal with. I honestly would take like other boss fights instead of these things sometimes. Because it's just on the sheer number that they end up putting into it. Okay, finally.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, I'll take the sunken treasure here.
Yum.
And what can we purchase?
That'll keep me alive.
Replenish my Death Defiance. So I've bought 3 of them back. I'll take the bomb here because I want to upgrade my standard ability for my attack if I can. Then getting more shock damage on it, or maybe if I can maybe upgrade the jolt damage maybe or something like that. Even my special actually, because that does heal now, doesn't it?
One's rearming.
That's fine, they can rearm. My issue at the moment is the ranged enemies, which again is going to cause me... So I would have died here already if it wasn't for all those Death Defiances I managed to purchase right now. Which is kind of funny. And yeah, it will increase the shock damage if we can. Golden pot. Take the pom again as well. But a few of me and my friends are having sort of very interesting conversations just on all sorts of things recently. Some of it kind of seems very idiotic. Like I think one of us reminded of us kind of when we used to watch all the horror films and things like that. And we used to try and come up with sort of arguments on how particular horror movie monsters or things like that would exist within our given world. So given all the science, the base that we know, how could you scientifically explain them existing in this world? And we then find out all sorts of means, from things like parasites to viruses to
Gods grant me strength.
wherever we can get our hands on, pretty much try and prove their existence. Not like prove our existence, but like give proof that that's the way they would exist in our world. Used to do it all at college quite a lot.
Long spears.
And it's always quite an interesting thing to do. And yeah, this might be one of those rooms where we end up dying.
Not yet.
So it's one of those things where it's just like so many things have got shields now, and they've got no way to kind of deal with the armor. And of course the explodey guys. Come on, stop spawning them in. This is getting ridiculous. I can't complain. Like I've had like really good luck this run already, and like there are people out there that were probably killed for a run like this when they were having all these things pop up. I can't fight that treasure trove as much as I want to.
I can do this.
So we'll go to the shop, buy what we can, and then face the boss and see how we can do from there. Let's buy everything.
Ah, you found me, little nephew. Strewn among the inventories of that most disturbing river boatman. That means you win my blessing.
And we'll take the call, at least then we have it. And we'll try our hand here. See if we can take down these two again.
Asterius, other guy.
We're well equipped to deal with you, short one. Though I know better than to disregard your might.
Speak for yourself, Asterius. I, for one, know only pure contempt for this foul demon and his underhanded fighting style. A style we shall easily dismantle now.
Underhanded. Nothing about my fighting styles have been underhanded, although probably using the god's help is kind of a bit of a underhanded tactic when you don't use it until halfway through. But it's 2-on-1. Ah, that was annoying.
I say.
So I really have to try and concentrate this fight because, yeah, I'm never a fan of these fights in general. Especially the fact that I've got no depth defiance. Yeah, there we go. Left. And I have to go into melee range to be able to do anything to them. So yeah, unfortunately this run isn't successful. But I'll say we'll go through all the talking points with all the characters back now again as well.
Whoa! Slain by the Minotaur once more. Now he's a real beast there, isn't he? But tell me something. Any progress on that autograph request of mine?
We'll get it hypnosed, don't worry.
Nope, none whatsoever.
You called upon your humble court musician, as I understand, Lord Hades, sir. Referring to myself, of course.
Well, Orpheus, if you're quite finished with your little stint within the depths of Tartarus, I'd like to ask again. Play us a song already. Or else next time I'll not be quite so charitable with your punishment.
Oh, that. I must apologize again, Lord Hades, sir, for I'm afraid that I've no wish to sing as yet, in spite of your persuasiveness even. And that, is my final word upon the subject, at this time.
Is that so? Why then I'll go ahead and wait. I've all the patience in the world.
You clearly don't.
He's in trouble.
Oh.
You're my good boy, yes you are.
Yes, he is a good boy.
I found her, boy. My mother. Persephone, you remember her, don't you? She was pleased to hear about you. But I couldn't stay for long, and I have to find her again. So, guess I'll see you at the temple then.
The ghoulish features of the much reviled Hound of Hell all soften instantly upon the mention of a certain name. Briefly then, the monster is at peace.
Oh, bless him, he's still a good boy.
You have a worried look about you, lad. Spare me your thoughts.
Oh, it's just... I met the goddess Demeter out there. The blessings that she offered, they just drain the heat and life from everything. I thought she saw to fruits and grains and vegetables and such. Not that I'm complaining.
All gods and goddesses are to be feared. Demeter, she has the power to give life, or take it. Seems she's more interested in the latter, though. She's the eldest on Olympus, and your father seems to harbor a particular dislike for her. I don't know why. Be careful.
Foreshadowing.
I just wanted to apologize because I think maybe I didn't act very appropriately last time you spoke to me. But I just really, really like this job, and I promise I will always do my very best, so I just hope I'll have another chance.
Deuce, please, there's no need to apologize. You've been doing a wonderful job, really.
What? You really mean it, Prince? Thank you. Thanks so much.
Oh, Deuce just is adorable.
Nix, why did you never send word to Mother that I lived? You knew at least approximately where she went. You and Father, you could have spared us so much pain.
I swore a binding oath never to say, child. I have already circumvented it as much as can be done. Know that I acted with only her well-being in mind, as well as yours.
Well, how was it up there, Zagreus? Within Elysium? You'll have to tell us all about it every time the greatest strike you down.
You've never been there, have you? It's lush, is that a word? Feels closer to the surface, closer to the sky.
How poetic. You could have visited as part of your responsibilities. Instead, you trespass, incurring wrath of fallen champions in service of your father.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, why not?
What's cooking?
Let's exchange the fish. Ooh, 2
Fair
nectar.
market value.
That is quite good.
What's in stock?
And 20 gemstones for 2 keys, but I don't really want to do that trade at the moment. And before I decide on if we can purchase anything, we'll just double check on everything else going on at the moment. Yeah, so I'll get the deep pockets, the extra health.
Good to
Split
go.
them equally for the moment. Go and speak to Skelly.
I should go.
Oh, now we've got that there as well.
Coronacht hungers.
Think you can take me, boyo?
Skelly, you mentioned the ancient bit of blood I found in Tartarus. Know what I'm supposed to do with this stuff?
Wouldn't know a thing about it. Definitely doesn't have anything to do with those infernal arms of yours, some of which appear to still be unavailable to you, as I understand.
Unlock those first then, huh?
So yeah, they ask you to unlock that there, so we'll go and get 2 keys and unlock that last weapon, which then can show us part of the progression that we can have, which would be quite nice to have going. So
I'll take it.
Shall we get back to work?
there we go, so we've got the 8 keys. And what can we renovate as well? Yeah, more healing will be useful.
Funding and autonomy to do this job upon your earliest convenience, contractor.
You are distracting me.
Yeah, again, more
I like the
healing.
sound of this one here, good contractor. Go make it happen.
So that's what we want to do now, is just get 2 of the diamonds to give to him as well. And then we can maybe hopefully get more jobs available.
special delivery for you back there, boyo.
And let's unlock this weapon as well.
Let's try it. Exogryph, the Rail of Adamant. Annihilate all who oppose me.
Hey, nice. You be careful with that one, boyo.
Okay, so we've now unlocked all of the Infernal Arms. Now what this will do later when we see it, hopefully in the next video, so when we come back here, it will unlock something which we can do with them as well also. I will still keep the same trinket as we did the last time, so I don't see any point in there. Actually, it is always worth starting off getting this up, because you can deal more damage at show with no boons attached. But anyway, so I do hope that you do like these videos. So if you do like and subscribe as well if you want to see more. And I will see you in the next one.